Man, I slept terribly for like 3 years. God, what am I wearing? Hold on, let me slip into something more comfortable. Oh yeah. How do I leave? That's right. It's me. I see how the swabby. I came back. Yes, I know. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I know it looks bad. I don't know. I thought I'd just like take a nap and then I was just here. It's not that old, I don't think. Let me just yeah, see, look, brand new. It's been what, like 1, 2, 3, like 3 years? I know. It's bad, but I'm back now. My excuse for leaving? So instead of talking about the downfall of Yokai Watch, stupid idea, it doesn't even give a point in that video, we need to talk about the biggest problem in the world that's more problematic than Yokai Watch. So it's been a long day, you know, you've been working, you've been running, you've been driving, you know, all that unnecessary long stuff, right? Eventually, you're gonna feel very... What does your body do naturally? You go to sleep. But sleeping is dangerous. Now I know what you're thinking. No, it's not, Isaiah. No! The reason why sleeping is too dangerous to do is that you need to wear the right wear or fit to get into it. Like, you can't just go up to outer space without an astronaut suit, right? You need the helmet, the suit, you know, to get that oxygen going once you're out in space spinning around like a silly person. So if you want to be safe sleeping, we need to talk about the right things and the wrong things that people wear to bed in order to save your life. That's why I'm here to make my case. To prove that some of you have been sleeping wrong and to save those lives out there who are sleeping wrongly. So allow me to introduce you to the most safest, most sleep efficient way, and if anything, the best thing to sleep in ever. Are you ready for it? I introduce you to... Hey, can you like go over there and like turn it on actually? What do you mean it's not working? We don't have time for this. Bruh, maybe plug it out and then plug it in? No, but like, I didn't do that earlier. Bruh, because you didn't plug it in and plug it out. It's literally like the most basic thing you do if it doesn't work. Have you ever played a PlayStation before? You were gonna call an electrician for this? Anyways, it's the Scrooge Nightgown. The Scrooge Nightgown consists of 3 main key elements that are very necessary to rest in. You have the actual gown. It's easy, you know? You put it all in one piece. There's no dumb putting on the pants process. In reality, it's just a really big t-shirt. You could just like... Of course, putting on a really big t-shirt to bed is like the least you can do. So you need to add more spice to it. That's when the hat comes into play. The hat is a really good meta perk that you can use to combine it with the robe. Of course, the safest way to go to sleep is to also look your best. So, you need the hat to look drippy while you're sleeping. Also being safe. With that puffball, it brings you good luck. No more bad spirits. Third thing. Well, it isn't much of a clothing item, but it's, well, like, necessary to have. The candle allows you to see things in the dark, in case if there's a bump in the night. And like, not because like the dark is also scary or anything. I'm not scared of the dark. It's so stupid. It's not scary. Talk about, I mean, like, you don't know what's in there, so candle's important, you know? See, now I know what's in there. I mean, it looks scary, but I know what is in there. However, this isn't the only good option you can wear. There are, of course, other alternatives, which deserve more credit. What do you think every basic YouTuber does when they need to reach to the bottom of the barrel, scraping it all up on those ideas, and it's not vlogging or 3 AM videos? Make a tier list. But we're not going to transition to the tier list yet. So before we get into the right opinion, mine, we need to hear from others' opinions, whose don't really matter, and we can use that information to also have a bigger perspective. So I stole my friend in a giant bag with a giant money symbol on it. And together we go out and venture forth the most depressing environment you can ever think of to go interview the people. What is this environment? My school. So I'm here at the worst place imaginable, the school. And we're gonna go interview some people because I need to prove my point of why this is the best thing to sleep in. And what I have here is a stolen cameraman that I am forcing against his will to record. Isn't that right? being paid, right? Okay, good. And what do you think people should wear when they go to sleep?
Clothes. Nothing.
Why?
Nothing.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Why so? I mean, yeah, that's a good answer, but why?
Because if you don't, that's like gonna be.
You think wrong, because what if you need something to wear?
Nothing.
Again, with this answer, you're not different.
Answer the question.
I wear a cotton pair of pants. I think everyone should wear that. There's no point in changing your shirt or wearing a jacket because like then you have to change what you wear every single goddamn season.
At least like a pair of underwear.
Why so?
Nobody wants to see those, things,
What things are we talking about here? What do you think people should wear when they go to bed?
Your normal clothes.
Why?
Because why would you change into your pajamas? Why do all that?
Because
Objection. She doesn't wear her clothes to bed. That's right.
Nothing.
why?
Feels good.
Okay. I said not that.
Sure, but what clothes? Just clothes in general?
Yeah.
We need specifics here. Like robe.
Oh, shorts and a long tee.
Why do you have to be so specific about it?
Nothing.
Why are you so unoriginal?
Why are you so short?
Nothing.
Why?
Because it's more comfortable to sleep naked.
But that's basic.
Oh. Your grandma's panties.
Because that's what I wear to sleep.
Not good.
What else are you supposed to wear to sleep? Hat. Is that what you wear to sleep? Is that what you wear to sleep?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like a loose t-shirt and then like chicken.
But like, you have to go to sleep looking the best you could.
Oh, if you're trying to look like the best you could, put on like something classy, something like a suit, tie,
Yes.
like put a little glitter on it, something.
Why?
Because the wind is nuts.
Yeah, but that's gross.
Why?
Because being naked is gross.
I disagree.
What are you still doing here? Leave!
That's your mom naked.
What about you? What do you think?
I think the like fit when you have the nightgown, sleeping pad, and candle.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wearing this.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, I agree.
Any other things? What do you think people should wear when they go to bed?
Clothes.
Alright, what kind of clothes?
Typically the ones that go on your body.
Really? Like, really? Okay. Okay.
His love for Tom is incredible. I walked in the gym one day, right? He was changing.
He's speaking at 2 decibels.
Exactly, 2 decibels. I walked up onto him one day and he was changing his clothes. How crazy. He changed his clothes.
This
in
is
the
not what I'm
shower.
asking for at all.
And then, right? No, stop. And then, right? He was wearing beautiful thongs. It was amazing. Have you seen him in thong? You have not. There's no way you would have been able to see him. But if you come into let's say D6 or something like that. One of those room, right? And then you like take a right
going
turn.
on YouTube.
And then like you talk to him really nicely about it. He will show you his thumb. I'll be taking this microphone, thank you.
I hope you guys like my 25-cent hat I found the last minute behind the Applebee's, and the giant clunky microphone that took up half the screen, because getting a $10 microphone that's conveniently on your shirt is just stupid. Anyways, there's a lot of wrong answers here, but my point stays proven. Everyone likes to sleep naked for some reason, which is really weird. Like, you wouldn't want to be naked in public, so why would you want to do it while you're sleeping?
Yeah, no, like that's just weird.
Anyways, besides the point, there's a lot of varying wrong answers here, but my point still stays proven for the most part. Alright, now it's time for the part that really matters. Not my opinion, but the facts. Alright, so here we have the tier list. It's a pretty new tier list, as seen here. So basically what we have here is just a list of what most people go to sleep in. Or no, this is all of them, not most of them. So I'm going to be telling you what is the right thing to wear because it's factual. Okay, so first we have his hoodies, which is just PU. It's just uncomfortable and just hot. It's just too baggy and it's awkward feeling. And if you wear this, then just get better soon. Like, I love hoodies. I wear them all the time. But they have no place in the competitive scene of sleeping. F tier. Next to that F tier deodorant of yours. Shirtless. I paused my game to be here. T-Rex with guns for hands? Immediate S tier. He's too cool for me. Next we have my cat Dexter. He's annoying and he gets on my lap when I'm playing DVD. One time I was playing the he got on my lap and he made me fail a skill check on DVD but he's silly and he's cozy, he's awesome, and sometimes he likes sleeping with me, which is chill. S tier. The neighbor's skin is really underrated as it's like salty enough to make you cold and warm at the same time, but it's too floppy and baggy, like a sweater. It's above average, right? But it's not like great. Here, solid B tier. Tank tops. I don't really wear tank tops. Plus you lose the sleeves privileges, but just like my appendix, I want it back, doctor! D tier. Slippers and socks. Alright. I'm gonna educate you here. For one, this gets confused a lot, so I'm gonna put this out there to remind you all. They go on when you wake up, not when you go to sleep. You need to feel comfortable at your best, you know? Now you know that they go on when you wake up, not when you go to bed. You need to let those doggies breathe. F tier. Free those feet. Alright, now here's a team player. Easy A tier. Any type of pajamas. The designs on these are just great. It's fun, it's silly, and it's comfortable. It's not the best thing to sleep in, for sure, but it's really high up there, like A+ material. Very solid A. Naked.
That's the Pokemon, but they're naked.
Weird. Again, you wouldn't want to be naked in public, so why would you do it in bed? I'm not gonna lie, after hearing a lot of these responses, I don't hate it too much, but I can understand why people would think so. I think it's a bad way to sleep for sure, but like, they have a reasonable point, you know? Their point makes a little sense, you know? But it's not my point, so therefore it doesn't matter, but still though. You know, it's not awful. You can't really get hot too easy, but you're naked. So I'm gonna be generous, and the highest I can go is a very low D tier, and that's already generous enough. You're welcome, naked people. Anything hat related. Okay, I don't know where I found that image of that hat, but that looks really cool and I want that hat. It's fine, like, see? It needs to be paired with something else, like the Scrooge outfit. Like, you can't just have cheese on its own, you know? You gotta throw cheese with, like, crackers, rice, beans, you know, anything, really. It just, you need to pair with something. Just in mid clothing. Alright, here he is. The one and only Scrooge outfit. Obvious S tier. You get the theme right. You look good doing it. Everything's there. Everything's needed. It's right there. Greatest thing to sleep in. Amazing. Mwah. If you sleep in this, you're cool. Like the dinosaur with guns for arms. Next we have Plants vs. Zombies. The best game of all time. Immediate S tier. S tier game. Ooh, okay. So, The City Needs Me is actually a pretty interesting one because it's very complex. Thinking about Thursday, October 31st, the streets are
crowded for the holiday. But I'm there too, watching. 2 years of nights have turned me into a nocturnal animal.
Then we have the suits. Remember when I said it matters how you look when you go to sleep? This right here is an excellent example on how you should sleep. Like, you can't be sleeping like a pig, so you have to look good. and just being in a suit already makes you 50% more attractive, if not 100. Immediate S tier. This is how sleeping should be done. The sleeping future. The sleeping meta. Bored AF right now. S tier. Great mutual. They like my videos. Thank you very much. Look at that. Ichigo. Ichigo PFP. Kind of reminds me of mine. Then we got Danganronpa. I like Tokufukawa. B tier. Can't wait for the movie to come out soon. It might be already out when this video is uploaded. This is what I think about the movie if it's already out. PBZ's zombie costume's interesting because you have the drip, like the suit, but you have the mask, which makes everything hot. It's great, but it makes you really hot in the mask, which, of course, what people think of you when you wear it. A tier. Then we have whatever you wore that day. It's not naked, so great. So don't mind the picture of me representing that. I don't know what you put as whatever you wore that day. I could see why it's valid, right? Because if you went outside and looked at yourself in the mirror and thought, this is good, then you probably think the same thing for when you go to bed. It's not bad, but you just don't put the effort into it, and you're just being lazy. Therefore, it's kind of mid next to the hat, but high C tier. Pea shooter costume is great, S tier, because it's green, but I made this tier list at like 3 in the morning and I don't remember why these two are different. They really shouldn't be, it's the same thing, but okay. Then we got the last one, which is pretty controversial. This shouldn't exist at all. Earmuffs suck. They do. Don't ever wear these. You're just purposely slowly squishing your head like if it's a saw trap. Why? Earmuffs are terrible and your worst enemy. Don't bother with them at all. They're only good for the winter outside, and even then, they're not even good. I lied. No, they're terrible. They don't work. They're mid. Just wear a beanie. F tier. God, I hate these. Yeah, no, and here's the official way things are listed. Of course, this is my opinion, which means it's factual. Therefore, if you have a conflicting wrong opinion, comments, of course, exist. And if you yourself want to make another wrong opinion by putting your own taste and spin on this tier list is called the Nightgown tier list. And feel free to rank your own ways of sleeping and give it a poop, which is what I will do right here. Alright then, now that I informed you all on the right way to sleep and the safest way to sleep, you can all now sleep safely and soundly without no worries on what you're wearing. No boogeyman is going to get you because of the advice I gave you. Hopefully you all get to sleep safely at night because of my wisdom. And of course, they'll go to bed 2 in the morning and then wake up at 3 p.m., which is normal. Going to bed late is cool!
Oh no, I feel free as a man.
Hey, we think I should kiss, dude.
Okay, that's great.
Why are you so short?
He looks like an elf. You can swallow now.
That's what she said.
I love putting melted plastic under my armpits! This video took forever just to get out because school sucks and the noise sucks. Stupid cat. Yo, bro, what are you doing? Isaiah the Swabby ain't dropping yet. Don't worry. Isaiah the Swabby drops on a Tuesday. Listen. I'm going to talk about some things in the first game.